Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as TheAfrozen. Today we'll be reading for the collective. Hey collective. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to book a private reading with me or shop in my store. All that information is in the description box below. Alright, let's get into it. This is a channel message here. A group of older women is hating on you. Dream state visual. So me and my spirit guide traveling, and we were traveling by car. It was a very beautiful convertible though. This convertible was more like a classic, like old school, very prim and proper. It was giving me like 1960s 70s, okay. And it was a particular song that stood out, okay, for me, and it's probably because I keep listening to it, okay. But it's by Latoya Jackson. My Love Has Passed You By. I love that song. Even though it's an 80s song, it fits the narrative perfectly. So anywho, me and my spirit guide, I'm driving, they're sitting in the passenger seat, and that song comes on. And when the song comes on, it's just like everything is just being released, just uplifted, like, dang, you know, I don't have to deal with this no more. I can release it. I'm gonna let it pass me by. You know what I mean? My love has passed you by. So we were driving, and as we were driving, we saw all these women, but the women were older. They were older, but they had their faces were very. They had a grimace face, so like a stuck up face, like a ill, like that kind of way. And every time we kept passing by that part, my love has passed you by. I just love that song. Anywho, so yeah, so we were traveling, and as, like I said, as we continued to travel, more women kept like popping up and looking at you and just in disgust. And the reason being is because you are that prim, that proper person, that regal, that poised person, and they're not. And this is something, and this is not all older women. I just want to make that clear, but this is just for this particular reading here. And they envy you because you remind them of you when you were their age, and they weren't able to accomplish anything that you have been accomplishing here. And like, it's like you're blowing them out of the water. So you do have some feminine, I mean, relatives, so older feminine relatives that are watching you in disgust because, like, how they get that, why they get that, who they get that from, that kind of way. So all right, so let's get into it. Yeah, so you're gonna get wind of this. You may get a call. Someone is complaining to you about what they have going on there, but it's a way to reel you in. You may expect a phone call from like an aunt or older aunt, okay? I wouldn't receive this phone call because you haven't spoke to this person in a very long time, and then out of the blue they just call you. They got your number from someone, from another family member that you're not speaking to, okay? Trying to set you up there to receive information. Yeah, they're playing, okay? They're just trying to, we like to say, pick your mouth. They're trying to pick your mouth for information, okay? And then they report back. Yeah, see, inspiration. You inspire a lot of people, to be honest, but I don't think the ones that they know that you truly inspire, they're not gonna say nothing. They just gonna hate on you, and that's okay, right? Yeah, because you're the one out here causing massive changes, just being you. And a lot of people fuck with you, some don't. A lot to do, but some don't. Would you rather hang around the lot that do or the some that don't? Transformation and growing, yeah. They're envied by your growth. Because these women here, they lived a very, I'm hearing secular, but let me just look it up real quick. A secular life. Living in the world, not belonging to a religious order. Okay, in the general sense of or belonging to the world, concerned in earthly more than in spiritual life. Okay, so they were very highly materialistic. Yes. Okay. So these women may have grown up poor, very you know, I'm hearing downtrodden. Let me look that up too. Yeah, they were oppressed. They were stepped on. Okay, so they lived a life of like poor, poverty, impoverished. And that was based on their secular living, meaning when they were teenagers to adulthood, they decided to go out and just more so focus on materialistic things here, not the spiritual aspect of it. Now, these older women, though, they do like to use the Bible, you know, to kind of like slow people down, or I'll say they use it in the incorrect way. I'll say that. They use it in the incorrect way to hinder success. These women have a common denominator here. They don't like their daughter. Okay, so these older women may have daughters, and there's like in secret competition with them. Okay, they don't like their daughters. So a lot of these women think, older women feel like you have slept around to get where you are, and that's completely incorrect. Okay, because that's what they did. All right, they felt like in order for them to keep a man or whatever, you got to cook, clean, and all this stuff, and that's that old time shit. Don't nobody do. That's that old time shit. You gotta, in order to keep a man, you gotta keep a home. You gotta make sure the home is this and that. Da 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 da. Yeah, so they're upset. You don't have to do, you know, yeah. So we have legacy. Yeah, legacy is in reverse. They're threatened by your legacy. So because they're threatened by your legacy, they're trying to destroy it. We have resurrection in reverse. Yeah, they're trying to destroy what you're building here by speaking ill of you, gossiping to other people, to other older people, but y'all not even in the same league. Like, you could be in your 20s or 30s and they in their 50s and 60s. Like, y'all not even in the same league. Some of them feel like it's way too late for them. The aura's in reverse. Yeah, some of them feel like it's way too late to start living life because of their age. So they feel stuck and they feel envied by you. So there's a lot of ageism that's going on here. Yeah, I said it. Healing is here. So you, as a younger person, you're thriving. You've healed. You've cleared all of your karma, your karmic debt, and stuff like that. And you're now starting to live life because you did the work. It's not fucking hard, bruh. Well, it is, but it's not. That makes sense. Like, it's not hard, meaning it's not hard to start or initiate to a path on healing. That part is not hard. But the actual part of being on the healing journey, oh, that's hard. Anybody tell you different, oh, that's easy, that's a lie. That was hard. It's hard because there's obstacles and things that are going to come your way, opposition, okay? It was hard, but it was well worth it, okay? And that's why you are where you are today. Healing came out again. Yeah, you're healed. Mind, body, soul, okay? Stimulation, like life is just you're just thriving. Could be an Aries. You're thriving, yeah, and this is longevity with this. You're in a leadership position here. Something that these older women want, but they can't have. It's just what it is. Your voice is very powerful, very strong. You could do things that they can't do, or they think that they can't do. I'll put it like that. They're still stuck in that old a wife or a woman must stay home and a man goes and cook, or a man goes out to work and they stay home and they don't do anything. And I mean, if that's what y'all want, cool. Times is changing. Because these are the men, them older men. They're the reason why the generation is changing, because nobody's not tolerating that shit no more. Or I'll say a lot of people are not tolerating that shit. You go out and you work and you stay home and you have to put up with a man that's cheating on you, abusing you, beating you for fucking money and a house to stay in. Nah, bitch, that ain't it, chief. That ain't it. So there's more women, more younger women that are standing up for themselves, that are speaking up. They're not tolerating any foolery from any type of man. You know what I mean? doing the work, healing, exercising or expressing open, healthy dialect. You know what I mean? Dialogue, things like that. Like that's what these generations, the older or more so the younger generations, that's what we're moving towards. We're not settling. The older ones, some of the older ones settled. And they envy you because you don't settle. Why would you settle? Settle for what? You settling for less? That's not in your dictionary. So why do that to yourself? The moon is out. Yeah, so things are being revealed as to how they truly feel about you. Like these group of women, they will sit around, they will talk about you like a dog. Like I said, they're family members, and they'll talk about you, and they'll pick you apart, and they'll laugh. But you beat them. You far out. You supersede them by eons and eons and eons. Some want to harm you. Yeah. Some want to harm you. They're very envious of you. I wouldn't go anywhere with these people. I wouldn't answer no phone calls. If you haven't changed your phone number, you should. Because they just coming around to just envy you. And some of them look real old. Like even though, you know, they older, they look old. They don't look right. That's all that hatred that they have. That's like building up and is now starting to ooze out into how they, you know, how people perceive them, and it's not cute. Karma. Joy and light. Yeah, a lot of these women here in the family, these women, they are the reason why there is a huge disconnect or discord between a mother and a daughter, because they envy. Daughter don't have to sleep around, gotta open up their legs. You ain't gotta do none of that shit. It's already happened. They're threatened by your legacy. They're threatened by your transformation here, because their whole way of thinking is like, why would I want to learn from somebody that's younger than me? I'm older, so you have to listen to me. That's dumb. Because you're older, that don't mean shit. You could be 80 years old and be dumb as fucking rocks and don't know nothing. Whereas somebody could be in their 20s, 19, 20, or they could be in their 30s and they're extremely intelligent, but yet you can learn from this person in a healthy way. Why would you not want to learn from them? Why does it have to be about age? You miss out on blessings and opportunities when you think in that way. You're very closed-minded. And that's why you are where you are today. Chained up. Resurrection and freedom, and you broke free. You broke free from that construct that you must honor a man and you must more so like grovel, because I'm hearing grovel. Why the fuck would you grovel for a man? For what? Like, I'm trying to figure that out. For what reason? I need answers. Come on, yo, give me some answers. How would you be groveling for a man? A man? And it's not even a man, because a real man wouldn't make you grovel. Like, what? So y'all not even dealing with men. That's another thing. So y'all been dealing with old players or old niggas. Get out of here. Get out of here. Here. Get out of here. Yeah, these older women are attention whores. Yeah. They watch you and in disgust. Like, oh, this person think they're better than us. No, they don't. They're unloyal to you. They don't think they're better than you. They just know, they know their worth. And because you know your worth, you trigger them. Some of these women are on the down low. Older women are on the down low. Some of these women have STDs. They rob people, okay? So just because they're older don't mean shit, okay? Some of them are still stuck in that very, like I said, that old way of thinking, that construct. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. Aries, okay? Like, their idea is that they're okay with their man or their significant other cheating on them. Okay, cool. That's on you. I'm not okay with it. So I'm not going to tolerate that shit. You want to tolerate that? Cool beans to you. But this new generation, we not tolerating that shit. You better come correct when you step to us, period. If not, it's deuces. Don't come near. Don't come over here. Come over here with that weird shit. Yeah, new life. Community. They hate your life. They hate your life. Like, it's not for you. Like, it's not for you. Like, that's a double knot. Double entendre, I think it's called. They don't want you having this. because it makes you look better than them. That's, see, and they looking at that as competition. Where I would look at that as like, dang, well, dang, my niece or my granddaughter or my daughter or my sister or whatever is doing really well. Let me see how I can assist this person on elevating. Or maybe they can show me a few things so I can elevate myself too. People don't think in that way. They don't. They just see that you're doing a little bit better than them and they envy you. And because they envy you, they want to talk about you like a dog. That's all right. You gonna be all right. So that's cool with your soft, what's it called? Soft girl life. Go ahead. I don't talk about you. You doing something right. Moon is feminine energy. Mother energy. Changes are coming. You're not worrying about that. Yeah, so they use their pussy. The pussy right here. And they don't play by the book. They finesse men. And not even men. Because like I keep saying, there's a difference between men and niggas. And these older women have been dealing with niggas, but they think they could teach you a thing or two, and they probably can, you know, on how not to deal with those type of men or niggas. Y'all get what I'm saying? So yeah, they can teach you a thing or two as to what not to do. Absolutely. Because you can learn a lot from the positive side of things and also from the negative side of things. So absolutely here. But yeah, if you don't, it's basically you need to learn how to keep a man. No, that ain't gonna happen. Keep a man. Keep a man. Again, they're not dealing with men, but this whole idea around trying to keep a man is the reason why they're in the position that they're in. No one, not even a woman, man or woman, can't be kept. Can't keep somebody in control or hold them down because, you know what I mean? Because you're trying to control the way they, nah, that ain't it, chief. No, that ain't it. Waiting. So they lie, they make up stories. Makeup artists, but they make up stories. So artist is like a creator. And they make up stories here. Yeah, you dealing with some hoish older women. They not gonna tell you that though. They's not gonna tell you nothing about that. Yeah, you're taking out the trash, and the trash is that old way of thinking. That old way of thinking, that construct it has been destroyed. It no longer serves you. It's old. It's outdated. You're moving forward. See? And they just watching you in disgust, like, why they get that? Why? Or they probably did this. No, they didn't sleep around. They ain't fucking nobody. They didn't do none of that. They did this on their own. On their own. Because they see themselves as privileged, and as they should. And they know how to get their own money. They don't depend on anyone for anything. Anyone that brings in something else, that's a bonus. It's an extra. But this person has always been privileged, mind, body, and soul. So. This is weird. They want to take from you. Some want to take, if you have a man, they want to take your man. They want to sleep with your man. Like, it's the same bullshit. Some of these women out here are burning. They got STDs. These older ass women out here in despair because they broke, they down, they out, they desolate, and they, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought that damn quick, y'all. Yeah, I said they want to have sex with your man. They want to have your life, but they're willing to sabotage you, to do whatever because, you know, yeah, they're willing to sabotage it. You might receive a couple phone calls that feminine family members has passed on in your family. Okay. I've been here before with others. They'll never come out and say anything. In that moment, I didn't care. And then I feared that you will reject me. So as I said, you may receive a phone call, some kind of communication with them, trying to like come back into your good graces and stuff like that. I wouldn't, because they truly don't care about you, and it shows. So, I mean, if they can sit down and have a conversation about you behind your back in a negative way, I mean, they don't have any, you know, they're cowards. So, yeah. They're going to be experiencing some loss, or they haven't experienced some loss. Most of these women in your family are single. They're old and they're single. And that bothers them as well, too. Because it's like they're not at that age where they were young and hot or whatever, child. They just feel threatened by you. Oh, well, y'all just want to continue to be threatened or change your life. That's your two choices. You either going to continue to be threatened and upset and envy and woe is me, cool beans, or you can see this person, take some things from this person, even though they are younger. You can learn from a younger person, you can learn from an older person. In this instance here, this person is younger, so you can learn a thing or two from this younger person and apply that into your life and see what happens. Leo and Mars in the 6th house. So a lot of these women have some health issues here. Like I told you, Mercury in Cancer and 11th house. We have 5th house in Venus in Virgo. Okay. We have Gemini. We have Capricorn. We have Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, and one more, Taurus. All right, I keep hearing that song. I need you to care, but you were never there. That's my shit. But anywho, if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time.